Niagara Falls, place I've never been, and the first leg of our trip. On our way from Minnesota, passing through Indiana. Check this out, this is Portage, Indiana, right next to Sand Dunes National Park. Cool views of Lake Michigan. Go from the big lake to industrial over there. Cleveland, passing through. It's pretty decent. Can't remember if it was 10 hours to get out to Niagara. And we got there at night, and look at these cool views. Here we are on our way out to Maine. Had one stop, and then now we're here at Niagara Falls. We got here last night. It was actually pretty cool with the lights illuminating everything. Some awesome yellows right now. We're here kind of first part, middle of November. It's not overly cold, not too bad yet, in the 40s. So we saw the falls last night, which was kind of cool with all the lights and stuff, and now we're here during the day. Also cool. Can see a lot more definitely during the day, but it's good to see both of them. Got to see some rabbits, geese, squirrels. Somebody almost get bit by a squirrel, so that's always a plus. Seagulls, all kinds of wildlife, but it's pretty cool. I don't know if we could do the 2 days. We haven't done anything super touristy, but since it's so cold out, kind of staying away from the cave to go and see the falls, and also whatever made of the mist, the ships and stuff. But we're gonna keep rocking it. See some more. So starting off just on the US side, there's multiple views along the US side to get a little bit different of a view. Just along the shore, plenty of animals, lots of geese, birds and stuff all along. And we went over to Goat Island to check out the American Falls. We went here last night. You saw the sign last night too, but we wanted to see it during the day. There's this cool little monument thing. Here's a good view of American Falls from higher up on Goat Island. You can see the US side wasn't doing boat cruises, but the Canadian side was. This is here in November, a fall time trip. At that time I wasn't really too excited to go down into the mist. They talk about the history of Nikola Tesla, so there's a monument there. Here's a view of Bridal Falls. And Terrapin Point here, which gives you a topside view of the Canadian Falls. The Canadian side is called Horseshoe Falls, because the little horseshoe shape of them. Here's us just exploring the rest of Goat Island. There's all kinds of other cool little views. What do you think of Niagara Falls? Yeah?
time.
What's your favorite part so far?
The falls.
Yeah? Alright. We decided to stay at the Comfort Inn on the Point. Super close here. We actually, as you can see, we can just walk right out, right to Niagara Falls. Super accessibility. Depends on what your expectation is for a motel, hotel. Definitely a little bit older of a place, but it's clean. We'll take that. But nothing too fancy. So price isn't bad. There's parking right here. So take it for what it's worth. At this point, we had saw enough of the US side that we were going to walk over to the Canadian side. This is the middle point to the Rainbow Bridge. It's only a half a mile from the Comfort Inn to the gate, and we ended up going 1.3 miles one way, which is almost to the other side. Viewing area. The Canadian side, as you can see, is way more touristy. A lot of attractions, a lot of people. Not as much as what we usually like to do, but if you like that kind of environment, atmosphere, definitely the place to be. There's a lot of people dressed up fancy. It's got these gorgeous views. Check them out. Opening the gate. Zip lining right here. Look at that view, zip lining past that. You can see such a bigger area compared to the US side. It's just these really, really big areas. You can see both the waterfalls. There's Horseshoe Falls. And we found this cool little park right here too. We were there in November, so plants and stuff weren't quite, they're dying, but it's a cool park right there along. You can see the big hotels and stuff behind it. On this day, the wind was blowing to the Canadian side, so it was quite wet. To get back and forth, you will need a passport. Here we needed correct change, so watch out for that. And then as soon as we got across to the US side, we found this little area. This trail right here was gorgeous for the fall. Had these great views. It's quiet. It's a great end to our time in Niagara Falls. It's just walking along this trail with the sunset coming down. Water's so crystal clear, as you can see right there. It's pretty awesome views. And great last night before we get on our way to Maine in the morning. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.